Hello, so post edit me. So I just want to give a brief review that I actually got the Miyabi acrylic stand long before I got the Power and Genshin Artbook. So if it seems like this video is a bit out of order, it's because I added the Miyabi footage after the fact when I realized I didn't add her for the Gojo/Rem video. So that's it. Hey guys, so for this unboxing today we have a Miyabi acrylic stand from ZZZ or Zenless Zone Zero. Miyabi is one of my favorite characters right now for ZZZ. I use her all the time. She and Abby are like my two favorites. And so I saw this acrylic stand on Amazon, so I decided to get her to display her on my desk along with my other acrylic stands. I do not think this acrylic stand is official because I was looking at the back of it, and as you can see here, remember I always talk about looking for the authentic stickers to show that it's authentic. It doesn't seem like it is, but it does feel like a high quality acrylic stand, just how heavy it is and how thick the acrylic is. So I'm not too upset about it. I think that it's gonna work out anyways. So let's just unbox her and I'll talk to you guys a little bit more about my thoughts on ZZZ. ZZZ is like one of my favorite Hoyo games. I like Genshin, I like Honkai Star Rail, but in terms of just art style, I really like ZZZ. I know ZZZ gets a lot of hate for being a quote-unquote gooner game, and yeah, some of those shots are kind of wild, but overall I think that it's not as bad as some other gacha games that I've seen online, so I don't mind it. I always like pretty characters in my anime gacha games, so it's no surprise that I started playing ZZZ. I wish I could play it more, but due to school and stuff, I've been quite busy. So I don't know if I mentioned this in the last time I opened acrylic stands, but usually when you see a lot of scratches on their acrylic stand, it's not because they're damaged or anything, it's just because they have a protective backing. So I'm just gonna pull off Miyabi's own. So small businesses usually get a lot of complaints about their acrylic stands having scratches and damages, and usually what they tell people is that to take off the protective backing, just because a lot of people don't know that acrylic stands come with a protective backing. I really love how holographic this is. I think that's what sold me on this acrylic stand in the first place. So Miyabi is one of my mains right now. She is my favorite. I love her. I'm trying to build her better, but I don't have a lot of time to go on ZZZ. I don't have her W engine, which is basically their version of weapons in ZZZ. So I have just a basic W engine on her. I need to get a better one though, because I feel like she'll be a lot better with a better W engine. Okay, so we have Miyabi all taken out, and I'm just going to place her right on her stand, and then we'll give another quick look-see. Okay, so this is how she looks on her little stand, and I can't wait to place her on my desk. I'm not sure if I'm going to get any more acrylic stands right now, just because I'm running out of space on the small part of my desk that I usually display them on. But yeah, I really like how this turned out. I'm really happy I have a piece of Miyabi merch. And I think the next character I might try to get merch up is probably Ambi, because I really like her as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little quick unboxing. Hello everyone, welcome back. So for my unboxing today, I'm going to be looking at two things. So we have this Power prize figure that I got with her in her 76.1 t-shirt, and then we have this kind of an impulse find and an impulse buy from Barnes & Nobles. I have this Genshin Impact art book. I know this art book has been out a while now, and I think there's volume 2 is out now, but I definitely wanted to pick it up because I love Genshin and I love art books, and usually when you see something in person you're more inclined to buy it than you do when you see something online. So I did pick this up because I really wanted to take my time to look through the book. So first we're going to open the Power figure, and then we're going to look at the Genshin Impact book. So let me go ahead and unbox the Power figure. So for the power figure, I already took off the tape because I don't have a box cutter and I usually struggle when taking off the tape. So this power figure, I honestly was planning to get a Makima figure before a power figure for Chainsaw Man. They're like two of my favorite girls in Chainsaw Man, but I ended up getting this power figure because it was quite cheap in Miniso. I don't usually get to go to Miniso because it's in the mall, and usually I'm not really like in the mall to get one. But I went to Miniso this particular day and I found this power figure that was really cool and I decided to pick her up. So let's see what she looks like. So right now we have this, it comes with a couple of pieces. So this is like the little toilet bowls he sits on, and I'm going to explain the scene in a bit. And then we have like 2 blister packs where it just have power in 2 different parts. I don't usually see prize figures boxed like this, so that's kind of unique. So I'm just going to take them out and we can talk about some final thoughts when I get her together. Okay, so this is how power looks put together. I do have to say I'm really liking Bandai Namco's prize figure lines because this power figure was very cheap at Miniso for like, I want to say $24. And look how good she looks. Like the details on it is pretty spot on. I do love the fact that I love her outfit when she wears the 76.1 shirt, so I was really happy to find a figure with that instead of her usual Devil Hunter uniform. I'm not a big fan of the scene, which is where this is from Chainsaw Man. I'm not gonna spoil it. If you know, you know, where she's actually in the bathroom doing this little pose. So the scene is not my favorite, but I do think she looks cute in this outfit. I do like the fact that the base is essentially the toilet seat, so that's gonna save space for if you're like me and running out of space to place figures. And I do love her little like expression. I think she looks cute. I think they did a really good job with the sculpting of this figure, and I really like her. So let's move on to the next thing. I post edit me again. So I just want to give a bit more comments for the power figure. I like the power figure a lot. I still think she's amazing, and I do like the fact that they used the toilet seat as the base. My one gripe that I forgot to mention while unboxing her is the fact that the toilet seat is not very stable. She has fell down at least 2 times when I was trying to set her up. Luckily, it wasn't on my high shelf, and she seems to be fine once you get her sitting in the right position. But I just want to give a bit of a warning for anybody who watched this video and want to get her. If you live in a place that deals with a lot of seismic activity like earthquakes and tremors and stuff like that, she may not be the best figure just due to the fact that the toilet seat doesn't really have a weight in it. It's very much like very light plastic. I would say one thing they could have done to fix this is to maybe put a weight at the bottom of the toilet seat so that it's more stable, but it is what it is. It's very top heavy, so that's probably the reason why. So I just want to, add that in case anybody was thinking about getting this figure and wanted to know like if the toilet seat was stable. It's not very stable, but besides that, the figure is great. And once you place her down in the right position, she doesn't move. I was just worried about like people who live in areas that are prone to earthquakes and stuff like that. So this is the Genshin art book, and the first thing that I really liked about this art book is that it came with a sleeve. I have a couple of art books in my collection, and this is the first time an art book came with a sleeve. And for the price that I paid for this art book, I'm really happy about that, because like I've had more expensive art books than this and they didn't come with sleeves, which is really hard when you want to travel with your art books but you don't want to mess them up. So that's the first good thing. So I'm not going to show you everything in this art book, but I'm going to look through some pages that I really like and tell you my thoughts on this art book. So the first thing that caught my eye is the very first page. You have a back and front little poster that comes with this book with the archons in the front. And then the Archipelago event in the back. I actually missed the Archipelago event. I'm not even sure if I was playing Genshin at the time of this event, but I think it's really pretty, and it's been since a while since, you know, the Archipelago event happened. So it's kind of a nostalgic type of situation. So they do have character profiles, which is very common in like these anime and gacha themed art books. Of course, we have the two different travelers that you can pick from. There's like Bennett, Noelle, so it's just a bunch of characters up until Liyue. I think it stops at Liyue, and then volumes 2 goes into Inazuma, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, they have a bunch of different characters that you can look at. These are from up until Liyue, like I said before, and you can just read their profiles and like know a little bit about them. Ooh, nice. Of course, I have to show you my favorite page, which is Young Lee, my boy. Love him so much. So yeah, it's just a bunch of like little like fun facts about each character and just like the character page. This is the like another little portion where you can kind of see like the characters interact in like these different postcards. This is really cool. I really like them. It seems like these were like art made for like the opening of Genshin Impact, like to celebrate it, so that's pretty cool. I really love the colors on this page. Let me put it more in the camera because it's a double page. I love the colors on this page. I do have to say, ooh, my boy Scaramouche before he became good. This is when he was still a bit evil. And we have Fischl and Mona. It's just a throwback to like the original Genshin before the different new regions came out. Oh my goodness, there's Zhao, and I think this art is from the first Lantern, right? If I'm not mistaken, I'm not 100% sure. It's been a while, but yeah, it looks like art from the first Lantern, right? And there's some other key visuals. Ooh, Zhongli again. Looks so cool. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, this has to be one of my favorite ones. It's so simple, but I really like the girls drinking boba and ether. They drinking boba? That's so cute. Oh my gosh, it says congratulatory art for 3 million followers on Bilibili. So Bilibili is like this Chinese social media app. So it makes sense because Genshin is originally a Chinese game. So yeah, this is so cute. Oh my gosh, they need to make merch of this like immediately. I would buy that. That's this page where Klee is making mischief once again. This is so funny. Fleeing sunlight of the night. That's so cute. I love how Jean is just like this girl again, and Lisa is just laughing in amusement. Okay, I've mistaken. There are some Inazuma characters. I did not know this art piece of Ayaka existed with the traveler in their kimonos. Oh my god, I am fangirling right now. Ayaka's like my favorite character. She's my main in Genshin every time. She never leaves my team. So I'm fangirling. Like, this is so beautiful. I didn't even know she would be in this book because this is like volume 1. I thought it was up to Inazuma, but it seems like they do have some Inazuma characters in here because I saw Kazuha as well. So this may be like the end of Liyue, early Inazuma, where the first few characters were introduced. So I was not expecting Ayaka in this book, but I'm very excited to see her. Always a nice surprise to see Ayaka. Oh my gosh, I had to stop because this page is so beautiful. I love the art style they did to Traveler and Paimon in all the way at the corner. Don't know if you can see them really good on my camera, but I love the lanterns. This has to be one of the first lantern rides, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, this is very nice, very pretty. I stopped because I wanted to show you guys some of these character cards. So I really like the style that these are drawn in. The Mona one is very cute. Let me go back because the Barbara and Cleve ones were also very cute. So it seems like these are like the first birthday arts they did of each character. So that's pretty nice. Oh my god, I don't even remember this Ayaka birthday art. It's so beautiful. I love her. She's so pretty. She is so pretty. Okay, I actually remember this birthday Zhongli card, surprisingly. I used to love this card when it came out on social media, when I saw it. So the fact I could see it like in my book, it's so nice. It's so nice. This art book is well done, by the way. I'll have more thoughts on it when I'm finished, like showing you all the pages I wanted to show you. Gotta stop because this was my first Beto piece I saw in this book. Love Beto. I don't use her as much as I did before, but she'll always have a special place in my heart. She looks so good. Okay, and these are the last two pages in this book. So we have Zhao looking cool as ever, and Luke. Oh, this is the happy birthday Luke. He looks so cool with his little wine glass and his wine, looking like he's ready to serve you a drink. Like, that's so cool. But yeah, that's the last page of this art book, I believe. And I do have to say, I have some thoughts, really good thoughts actually. So I really do love this art book. I think this art book is so nice. I'm going to take some more time to look through it again, because I want to get my money's worth, because art books are kind of pricey. And I say I do love this book. I do love the fact that they did include some Inazuma characters, even though I don't think this is based on Inazuma as of yet. I'm pretty sure they just started like collecting some of the art from the beginning portions of Inazuma when this art book came out, and they're probably going to have a lot more Inazuma pictures in the volume 2 book that should be out by now. I love this art book. It's so nice. I love seeing all like the different art pieces like together in this one book, because like you can see some of these stuff on social media, yes, but I didn't even know the Billy like art with them drinking boba even existed until this art book, which is why I love art books so much, because sometimes from animes, games, media, or just artists in general, like you don't know about some of these art pieces that they did until you see them compiled into one actual book, which is why I'm obsessed with art books. I'm also an art nerd at the end of the day, so art books are going to be more appealing to me compared to some people who are not really art people. And so this makes it all worthwhile, because yeah, you see a lot of Genshin stuff online, but like some of these arts that you see in here, either you forgot about, which I have forgot about some of them, or you actually miss them. So I am going to take my time and look through this book. I love this book so much. I'm so happy that I picked it up. I was a bit worried at first because this was kind of an impulse buy, just a little bit. But I mean, for the price compared to other art books, this wasn't horrendously overpriced. It was a decent price for an art book, especially of this quality and especially of Genshin. So you know, it is what it is. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm gonna just move over to the speed paint, and then we'll be done with this video. All right, bye bye.